In San Jose, in Los Angeles, and in other urban communities, we, the Mexican-American people, were dominated by a majority that was Anglo. I began to realize what other minority people had discovered, that the only answer, the only hope, was in organizing.
Welcome to America, we got a lot of liars here. Democratic, but don't get it wrong, it's an empire here. The rich are damn near, thinking you should call them sire here. For the fact that money gets you all that you desire here. See, the recession has thrown some fuel up on the fire here. If you're gonna come, just know some situations dire here. Many cities, corners looking like scenes out the wire here. Less to admire, and it's hard to find jobs that hire here. The West was built by pioneers who killed the native people here. Yeah, we got civil rights, but everyone ain't equal here. You're likely to be judged by your skin or your religion. Language you're speaking, money you're making, a life you're living. Quick to put that ass in prison, we so overpopulated. This kid's 13 years old and done already copulated. Many people have hit in Los Estados Unidos. Yo no soy uno de ellos, a todos bienvenidos. Welcome, King of the culture. Yeah, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Where the politicians are purchased, the police might assault you. Land of the free, Los Estados Unidos. But you can make it, there's still American dream. Just remember that not everything is always what it seems. Some people got a plan, some people got a scheme. But you gotta keep building, even skyscrapers begin with a beam. Bienvenidos. We often tend to have short memories here, and then forget over the years we switch to enemies here. First the British and the Spanish and the Germans and the Japanese. Now Vietnamese making our clothing in some factories. 40 years ago the government saw them as villains, imposed a draft to send our poor kids there to do some killing. Afghan freedom fighters were our homies when we fought the Russians, shooting us with weapons that we gave them. Not up for discussion, not to mention, unless you're Iroquois or Sioux, the only reason you're here is cause of immigration too. When your forebears came with different cultures and names, they were treated with disdain, often given the blame. Couple generations later, seem that ain't much change, cause I see you're doing the same, and that's a goddamn shame. You seem to have forgotten what America's about. Everything that's good within us, man, it came from without. Bienvenidos, King of the culture. Yeah, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Where the politicians are purchased, the police might assault you. Land of the free, Los Estados Unidos. But you can make it, there's still American dream. Just remember that not everything is always what it seems. Some people got a plan, some people got a scheme. But you gotta keep building, even skyscrapers begin with a beam. Bienvenidos. 2012 and we're still dealing with this. You see, it's only for the ignorance is bliss. It's shark-filled waters that we swimming in, dealing with the law enforcement equivalent of George Zimmerman. Arizona's got racism legislated, hard-working families degraded and then separated and devastated. I don't know it all, but two things that I know is everyone deserves freedom and lock up Joe Arpaio for unconstitutional enforcement of some draconic laws, bringing people misery, their color as the only cause. Busting Native Americans as illegal, it's so twisted, but it exists, can't pretend it don't and dismiss it. We can't claim that we're the greatest country in the world when we tear parents away from little boys and little girls. But people stand up, don't be victims of intimidation. Some Americans know this country was built by immigration. Welcome, King of the culture. Yeah, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Where the politicians are purchased, the police might assault you. Land of the free, Los Estados Unidos. But you can make it, there's still American dream. Just remember that not everything is always what it seems. Some people got a plan, some people got a scheme. But you gotta keep building, even skyscrapers begin with a beam. Bienvenidos.
Indeed, our failure to act responsibly at the federal level will only open the door to irresponsibility by others. And that includes, for example, the recent efforts in Arizona, which threaten to undermine basic notions of fairness that we cherish as Americans, as well as the trust between police and their communities that is so crucial to keeping us safe.